My name's Sophie. I'm 21 and I am the second oldest of 4 kids. I have one older sister and 2 younger brothers who are amazing, and my mom, and that's it.
Well, Sophie was born on April 15th, 1994, and she's my second daughter. She was a great artist. She was a prolific drawer. Oh my goodness, she dressed up. She loved wearing dresses. She loved putting makeup on. Well, Sophie stopped doing well when she was 7, which was when her father suddenly passed away. And that was the genesis of her challenges, her trauma. And as a result of that trauma, her ability to cope was difficult. It was very hard for her. It was very hard for all of us, but the way that Sophie wore that and expressed that was in a way that she was not safe. I guess it was around when she was 13, I enrolled her in a public school. But I think the kids that she was hanging with were making choices that weren't healthy and were just not going to help them or her. Because she wasn't a criminal, there wasn't anything wrong with her other than that she needed a special kind of support. She needed more support. And I simply was doing what she was asking me to do. A child doesn't act out and behave in an unsafe manner if they're not asking for something, if they're not asking you to do something. My first impression when I arrived on campus was, what a lovely, oh my Lord, this is beautiful. I want to go here. Can I go to Heritage? I want to climb on that rock wall. And it looked really nice. It looked like a place that I wanted my daughter to be able to find herself in.
Well, my initial impression was that it was a bunch of crazy kids and that I didn't need to be there, but I would go just to make my mom happy. And at first it was like, why is everybody talking to me like this? Like, you don't need to talk to me, I'm fine. Leave me alone. I don't need to follow these rules. These rules are stupid.
I don't think it was one particular thing. I think it was a healthy mix of everything, of all the dynamics. I think it's a dynamic of the staff. I think it's coupled with the environment, coupled with the regiment, coupled with the freedom, the experiences that she was able to have going on hikes or going, I thought she was going to love the equine therapy, and she didn't. And I was like, oh no, really? Because I would have loved that. So, and it's funny because like some of the things that I thought, oh, the pool, she wanted nothing to do with, but she resonated with other aspects of Heritage, what Heritage had to offer. The performing arts that she was involved in. The parent weekends were really great. I loved the parent weekends. I loved seeing her. I loved being with her. Our weekly phone calls, our weekly therapy calls, that was really important. Because it is hard to be away from your child physically. And the weekly therapy calls allowed me to feel connected in a greater way.
The relationship with my mom now is pretty good. I can tell her anything I want. She can tell me anything. We're pretty open with each other.
I think my relationship with her now, I think I've always been pretty consistent with her within myself, how I regard her. For the exception, I did have that turning point where I allowed her to own her successes and her failures, and that holds true to me. So I have a great relationship with her.